Hello everybody, it's Tracy. Okay, so I have a couple of projects to share with you today. And what I created are some tags. And first, let me show you what I used. First of all, the base of the tags are made with this. These are chipboard tags by Prima. They come in a pack of 12, and those are the large ones. I use this buff paper pad by Julie Nutting, and that was for their skin. The dolls that I used are these, and I don't know the names, but that one and that one. Oh, this one has a name, Rita. And then I use these hats. Okay, so I reached into my hoard vault and found some old paper that I loved and still love and never used, but I used it this time, and I use this Wild Splendor stack by DCWV, and isn't it beautiful? I love it. What year is this? Does it have a year? It's old. I don't see a year. It's funny because some of the things have a year. Oh no, 2012. Let's see if you can see that. So this is from 2012. And I never used it, but that has changed. So I used that, and then for the second tag I used this old Echo Park collection, the Apothecary Emporium, and this one was out in 2011. Yes. And this, I only had a little bit of paper because I made a mini out of this back when it first came out, but I had some left and I love this collection. So I used it. Okay, so my first tag, let me show you it, and this is it. This is my first tag that I made, and I was just feeling like making an autumn project because I love autumn. It's my favorite season of the year, and where I live it is so autumn-like. It has been for a few days, and so this is it. I used some glitter paper. So I just layered papers, and you can just see the different kind of papers. On the base though, I used this really pretty glitter paper. I distressed all of the papers with my Prima paper distresser, as well as, what color did I use? I used Rusty Hinge distress ink. I distressed all of the edges with, and then some of the designer paper from DCWV is on the top here. And then of course I paper pieced her dress with some of the really pretty paper and gave her a ruffle with some trim that I got a long time ago at Hobby Lobby. And let's see, colored her, I just colored her hair with Copics, everything else, and gave her some blush on her cheeks. So I didn't really have to do a lot of coloring. This piece here came from the collection, just distressed it, popped it up, popped her up with dimensionals, and then here's a little leaf piece that came from Recollections at Michael's. These leaves I got from Michael's, the stems, you know, the fall stems you can get. So I just cut those off. Then I have this ribbon here that I tied. I used a eyelet there. And so yeah, that's my tag. I did finish the back because I just like for that to be pretty too, even though nobody really sees it. So yep, that's that one, and I love it. I had so much fun creating this. Oh my goodness. Okay, and so the next one, made from the Apothecary Emporium collection, is this one. And once again, I paper pieced her dress, colored her hair with Copics, layered the papers. In the back we have the sparkle paper in black, and then layered some of the designer paper. Here is a Recollection spider web that I put there, and it has a little spider coming down from it. This is a Recollections bat embellishment. I used some twine, some Halloween themed twine there for the top, along with the orange eyelet. On the bottom here I used some trim, black trim. The Witch's Brew, this piece came from the collection. I just cut that out. I popped her up on dimensionals too, and yeah, I used some stickles. I used orange peel stickles on her hat, and then black diamond stickles on her shoes. I don't know if you can see it. Not sure about my lighting, but I hope it's good enough. And then finish the back with some more of the paper from the collection. And then I did distress all of the papers too with my Prima distresser, as well as black soot ink by you know, the distress ink by Ranger. Yep. So that is my tag. And here are both of the tags. And I had so much fun creating these tags yesterday. So that's that. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my projects. I enjoyed sharing them. So have a great day, and see you next time. Bye bye.